Hi everyone, this is a reading with me. I hope you are doing well. If not, I really hope I can help you. This is for all star signs. If you are here, hello and welcome. This is a safe, comfortable space for you to be in. You're always very welcome here. And I also wanted to mention as well that if you wanted to win a free reading with me, check out the description box below since I do giveaways every single month. Also, if you wanted to purchase any personal services with me, they are always listed down below for your convenience as well. There's personal tarot readings on my website, shopmoonlightguidance.com, along with rituals to manifest different areas of your life. There's black magic energy removal, protection ritual. There's rituals for love, money, success, marriage, commitment, healing, and so much more. So definitely check that out. And there's also thousands of 5-star reviews on the intention items, which are handmade, meditated with, and saged, which are so incredibly special. So there's bracelets, necklaces, sage bundles, candles, teas, and so much more for different intentions on my website, always linked down below. Let's start with your reading, okay, and see what is coming through. I'm going to use this deck. This deck is the first deck I ever used. It's also the deck that is in my most watched YouTube video, which is how to learn to read tarot. That's my most viewed video, and this is the deck I used it in. Gosh, someone here is quite absent from your life from what I'm picking up on straight away. Okay, yeah, so that came out straight away with the 10 of Wands. Someone here is just very absent in your life. You know, you feel lonely, you feel frustrated, but also very left out because they're not in your life. From what I'm picking up on, we have this energy here of also rejection. So you can see that there is a real sense of absence that you have where someone is just not present in your life. And we also have here as well just, you know, a lot of chaos as well. Things just didn't go the way that you ever expected them to go. You feel frustrated, you feel upset, you feel let down, you feel just really not good in your own energy because of how they have treated you, and it's just really made you feel really upset, but still you try to carry on. You try to make those strides and steps forward towards yourself and your personal well-being and your goals and your dreams, which is very commendable. It's very tough, it's very difficult if someone has treated you really badly, especially in this way that they have, but for you to get up and keep going and finding that confidence and that strength in the day-to-day things is incredible. And I want to say that to you because you may not realize, you know, because perhaps not enough people say it to you, or you know, you don't feel it within yourself, but you should be really proud of at least putting one foot in front of the other and just trying your absolute best in your day-to-day life. I want to say that's really beautiful, and you should be very proud of yourself because it is tough and it is difficult, but you're not letting that define you. And I think that that's one of the most powerful things. So you should be very proud of yourself. If nobody has told you that, I am telling you that here, okay? So what's really interesting actually is that your absence in their life has done some profound things to them, which is quite interesting. You might think that they're just kind of living their life, everything's fine in their life, they're not in your life, so they must be happy, they must be living their life, and it all must be great and fun and dandy and la-di-da-di-da. That's not actually true at all, because from what I can see here, your absence has actually made them realize that they lack in a lot of areas, okay? That they need to be a lot more mature, they need to be a lot more respectful, a lot more committed, a lot more compromising towards different things. You inspired this person a lot, I feel. And what's really interesting is that it's actually humbled them a lot because, you know, when they sort of left your life, let's say, they started becoming very ego-driven, like, I can do whatever I want, I've got myself together, I'm going to live my life, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. You know, they just had a lot of ego. And what's been actually going on is that they've been learning a lot of lessons. Yep, a lot of lessons, especially with temperance. They've been learning a lot of lessons to realize like truly how they've been treating you, how they have not been treating you very well, and how they need to treat you better, basically. Not only that, okay, but they have realized that they need to be much more emotionally aware because they've tried to go towards sort of situations, especially in regards to work, where they've tried to be, you know, like a leader and try to get more of a promotion and get more responsibility at work. But they kind of just thought they deserved it at the time and that they would just get it. What they're now realizing is that they actually have to step up. They have to be emotionally responsible. They have to be mature. They have to be more professional. And that's something that has really humbled them, because all of those characteristics and qualities they have to put into place in their work environment are characters and qualities they recognize in you. And that's really interesting, because they just thought like, oh yeah, the world's my oyster, I'm just going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to earn loads of money, I'm going to be great, I'm going to be happy, whatever. They started to realize that actually that's not how they're going to be successful. They actually have to be successful by putting in the work, by actually being a good person, by being understanding, by getting things done, which is something that they really didn't do very well before, from what I'm picking up on here. So it's really humbled them, because they're starting to realize that all of these characteristics, in order for them to be successful in like a long-term way, are qualities that you possess. And they're starting to really think about that a lot here, is that your personality, how you went about things, how you speak to people, how you talk to people, it's all really important. And that's humbling them tremendously. When they go out into social situations and people around them, you know, before they used to talk really big and be like, you know, someone who likes to show that things are perfect. But now what they're starting to realize is that actually other people are talking about more emotional things that happen in their life. Okay, especially even in like they go to social situations or social gatherings and things like that, and people are talking about more emotional things, and they're starting to realize like, oh, people don't really care so much about superficial things anymore in these conversations. I need to be more emotional. I need to resonate with these people. And that's when they again start to think about you. So that's really interesting. That's a huge change and a huge shift that is actually happening in their life, where they're starting to realize like, oh my gosh, I need to be more mature. I need to be more understanding. I need to not be so superficial. I need to be more proactive. They're starting to realize all of these things, and it's really making them very, very humbled. It is really putting them in that particular place, from what I am picking up on. So there's an awakening that's happening, which is them realizing like, I've got to get my stuff together, to be honest, you know, especially with this Seven of Wands. Like I've got to be that person that isn't gonna self-sabotage things with materialistic things. Because the thing is, a lot of people, especially in regards to their work, their friends and their family members, okay, do not like the sort of superficial stuff. A lot of these people like people who empathize and are really understanding and mature, and those are the kinds of people that will allow things to progress, especially in regards to their work environment. I feel like they have a boss who is quite sensitive but still like really hardworking and stuff, but they like people who are kind, they like people who are mature. And that's the thing, is that this person, okay, has a lot of people around them who are mature and who like maturity and who promote maturity. And your person is now realizing that they need to be mature and understanding and caring, because that's how they are going to progress in their life. And so your absence in their life has humbled them tremendously to realize that, oh my gosh, like I actually need to go through this awakening and become more like you, but become my version of that. Does that make sense? Their ego has basically turned on them, and their ego has gone, nope, not today. This is not going to get you anywhere. Yeah, see, it's kind of like an ego death, okay? So, yeah, that's really what I see here. I'm just going to write that down for the title of this reading, just so that I don't forget, because, you know, don't want to really forget that. So we've got here that King of Wands energy. Like now they know that they've got to really get themselves together, but in the correct way, in the proper way, in the professional way, in the proper manner, so that they can really be the right person, so that they can have those opportunities that they want. They're starting to realize that everything that you had inside of you was beautiful, correct, loving, kind, caring, just so wonderful. And they're starting to feel really stupid for how they treated you, thinking that you were, you know, sometimes too sensitive, too vulnerable, too mature, when actually that's how everybody kind of, to a degree, wants people to also be, you know, especially in their life. Yeah, that's what we have here. So Your affirmation for this reading is their ego has turned on them. So comment it down below if this resonates with you. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment down below. Check out the description box below for information on personal services, free reading giveaway, intention items, and all that good stuff. And I will see you all very, very soon. Everything's linked down below. I also have TikTok and Instagram. I post short readings on there every single day. So feel free to check that out if you are interested. And I will see you soon. Bye, everyone.